some important things. This is my first presentation in English. I'm very nervous. Very, very, very nervous. I have stage fright, and I think this is important for other women that stay here. And I could be wrong. Is for my poor English is very often. I'm going to talk to you about what does diversity look like in your world. Why do we need WordPress to be more diverse? What is being done in the community? What prevents more women or other underrepresented groups from participating? And I'm going to talk to WP Diversity. It's a diversity speaker training workshop here. In 15 minutes, it's very a lot of math. In this part, in this presentation, I'm going to talk about. I always say that diversity are different, although they start from the same thing. This is not an all-inclusive list. I put some examples for what diversity look like in your world. For example, gender, race, language, religion, age, sexuality, ethnicity, physical ability, neurological ability, class, country, and culture. There are many. There are a lot of more, but this is some examples. And everyone talks about diversity in WordPress, but very few people says why it's important. Although it is important in WordPress, what we see, what we should talk about is why it's important in general in the world. But in the WordPress is important, but in the world more. Okay. There are many examples. Why do we need WordPress to be diversity? Our diversity makes us better. Companies and events are diverse. Are always better. It's simple. It's there. And for differentiation, diversity today makes us stand out from others. Social justice, being more diverse, means that we are also more fair and alternative to others who do not have the same opportunities. It's very important. This point for me is the most important for it can be diverse. A global WordPress is a global community, and WordPress should think of all the diversity possible. Where many people in the WordPress community and are from different cultures and with different environments, and it's very important for a global community. Learning of other points of view is very important. But working, when you work with other people, you learn other points of view of them. And profitability is diversity companies are more profitable in the long term. Companies that are diverse by gender can be 25% more profitable, and for ethnicity, 36% more profitable. It's amazing. A lot of things are being done in WordPress about the diversity. There are some of them. There are a lot of okay. There are a lot of projects for diversity, and I have only 50 minutes, and I put pick 5. Diversity is a project in community team, and there are workshops for potential speakers for underrepresented groups, for organizers of or speakers. Proposal for establishment and make diversity, equality, inclusion, and belonging, the EIB, is a proposal for a new team led by Birgit Olsen, and it's very important to create a new team for all the teams in WordPress. WP diversity is only of the events, but DAB is in all of the teams. It's very important. You can search in Google, and it's very important to comment in this one. Other projects is WP speakers, where it's a website where you find potential speakers to find a potential speaker for your event. You can find for a filter for underrepresented people or culture or language, etc. And WP FEM is a project created for me. It's in Spanish community. Is one of my side projects where in there we were working to increase the participation of women in WordPress events in Spain, and other communities such as Black Press is a beautiful project too. This is a screenshot for WP speakers, and you can you have a filters, and you put on languages, if topics, if for example a facility development or other topics are I put the screenshot for the website. We are often told that WordPress doesn't need safe spaces, and that everyone is welcome. It's the same there, everyone. But these spaces are very important for people who don't feel that way. It's very important, and I think is beautiful for us. There are some examples that women who do not dare to participate tell us. It's what prevents more women of the underrepresented groups from participating. They have a lot of women says they have a lot of imposter syndrome. Is familiar and in which they do not believe they are capable. They aren't inclusive environments. It is smart as this for me. Is this the most important for create inclusive events? They think they don't know enough to give papers. Fears and insecurities, and they are not represent in the event. This is very important too. Now I'm going to talk about WordPress. WP Diversity is a diversity speaker training workshop. It is a workshop led by Jill Binder. This is the person in the image I heard. Is a love person, and we work on these issues. We help to find topics for proposals, presentations. We help to write attractive proposals. We help to create WordPress presentation. I hate designing slides. We help to improve as a speaker, and we help to improve presentations. It's very useful to to workshop. I like this tweets Jill's tweet because it reflects that the workshop has very good results. In this workshop, has a 137% an increase in public speaking conference is very good. And this is a screenshot with in Spain. We create a document file, and we have to the results for diversity by gender. Now we do it manually, and the data is not very reliable, but it's manually. It's no, but in this moment, I create a app that put the numbers of the WordCamp, for example, and you can put the country, WordCamp, year, format, and the number of the speakers, and calculate, for example, the woman representation. Finally, I would like to say that it is not necessary to do a lot. Just be doing a few things. We can have a very big impact. I'm Marta Torre. I'm a full stack web developer, freelancing martatorre.dev or English martatorre.dev. I'm WordPress Santander meetup organizer in Spanish community. I contribute to WP Diversity, the EIB, and the plugins review team in Make WordPress, and in Spain, in the diversity team and the support teams. I enough time. I haven't any time. And an advocate for open source, web facilities, sustainability, best practice in software development, and ethics in technology. You can find me in social networks. I am very active in Twitter and Blue Sky and Mastodon, and this is enough. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marta. A gift for you.